Hey folks, welcome back to Dragon Quest Swords. Today we're gonna head off on an adventure with this little lady right here, Florette. Gonna go off to Arendite Heights. Arendite, I believe I mentioned before, was a very rude loading screen, and also the name of Sir Lancelot's sword in Arthurian mythology. So let's head off.
Oh, are you off again?
Indeed I am.
Then let me open the gates for you.
Yeah, you'd better, or I'll kill you.
Be careful out there, won't you?
Sure thing.
Oh la la! Forgive me, Rusty. It took me longer than I was expecting to prepare myself.
Bullshit, you were just standing there.
Bon, it is time, huh? Let us go to Arendite Heights.
And off we go. Arendite Heights. So Arendite is a bit less tutorial-y than the other areas we've run into so far. We know how to use partners, we've been to levels before, basically know how it works. Also, you will get sick of her French accent, I guarantee it. Like, it may seem nice compared to, unless, for now, no. Maybe for French you actually know what she's saying, she encourages you, I don't know. Anyway, she's a lot more focused on healing than offense. So, if you want a healer rather than a killer, she's the one to go for. She is the only one to get the best healing spell in the game. So I might use her. I think I'm gonna leave the team member up to vote by you guys once we've been introduced to all of them. Also, you see that tower up there, right there? That is important later. Now, here we're introduced to a very common enemy. Basically boulders that roll down, Gorons, you could call them if you wanted. Really, they're either black meatwads or Gorons. Oh, and the ones that pause, they will blow up after a while, so I call them 50 cent. You have to stab them back before they self-destruct. And unfortunately, it's kind of hard to tell, but if you do knock it back, it will explode in all the enemies, or you could just kill them normally. It's up to you. Stabbing is a little finicky in this game, so sometimes it just doesn't work. Anyway, split paths. I want to show off all the split paths and all the cool things you can get, so hopefully I'm remembering which way is the dead end. Yeah, flying anchors. Why? I didn't even press that button. Oh, and that one fled. That jerk. Anyway, flying anchors are very common. No one fled too, that jerk. Anyway, one downside to having Florette, at least at this level, is that she doesn't have any offensive moves to destroy large groups. So it's a bit of a schlep. Also, those meatwads really kind of made a deal out of me. And here we go. Here's a sort of a game over, instant game over mechanic. These guys, I think they're called Wervins or something. I was reading a Dragon Quest 1 LP. I think they called them Wervins. Basically, if you don't kill them, they'll start pecking the sides of the bridge, the ropes of the bridge. And if you go too long without killing them, they will break the ropes and you will fall to your death. And then you just reset a couple paces back, so not too much of an issue. And there's our chest. An Yggdrasil leaf. Yggdrasil, I don't know how to pronounce that, but Yggdrasil was the super ultra mighty tree in Norse mythology. So it's not all Arthurian. Again, Yggdrasil is just something that a lot of JRPGs like to reference.
Do it! Do it like you mean it! Oui, Rusty!
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of lucky bags. Anyway, the flying anchors are annoying because, you know, they lie down on there. It's kind of hard to get a good shot at them when they're lying down because your health bar's in the way. Hey. Look. There we go. And you can see there's the bridge that we crossed earlier. I do like that you can see other parts of the... Okay, this part right here. I highly recommend that you change Florette's tactics here. Follow orders. She fights wisely, she balances between attack and healing, but she only has healing moves. Show No Mercy is just attacking, focus on healing is healing. But here, these bees can poison you. If you're not careful, she'll just use up all of her MP healing your poison. Which is irritating and really not useful. So, kind of like how sometimes in Pokemon you'll want to wait to heal a status effect until after battle. Same deal here. So now we can switch that back. I believe that's the only experience of that kind. And also, let's show how to use an item. Medicinal herb. Ta-da! And I believe we also have an antidotal herb. I think your partner can get poisoned too, although it doesn't happen as much. There's some medicinal herb. And here's a neat little on-rails rafting section. A couple of these in the game. Basically, it's ones where you gotta time your strikes well, or else an enemy will get past you and you won't get a perfect score. There's one level that's entirely based around this gimmick, and it's probably the worst level in the game. But also, it's a lot harder level than this. Who's steering this thing? Oh, and flying that Darkwing duck things. Oh, another issue is that the enemies all blend into the water. I barely even noticed that guy. I may have missed someone, for all I know. Barely missed those guys. Barely got those guys, rather. Oh, and look what that is. Can you guess what that is? Yep, that sure is a waterfall. Let's see. Down we go.